Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Backpack Battles run, the roguelike inventory management game. Today I'm gonna be doing a run with the Reaper. Right now I'm on vacation, so I decided to do a couple of runs with the good old game here because I need to do some kind of content, and that's the content we're gonna do. So, I'm gonna try to do some kind of super defensive fatigue build where I try to just do not allow the opponents to build up any defenses. So the idea is we're gonna go with the Staff of Unhealing. We're gonna go full on healing heavy build, so we're gonna get this as my main weapon. Bring me the shopping list here. We're gonna try to get, you know, the Staff of Unhealing, which needs a broom and a magic orb, I think, and then I guess a crystal of some sort. But we need to get like 4 or 5 evil crystals. We get to get Mr. Struggles and then buy 4 or 5 Mrs. Struggle Seas, and that's it actually. And then a bunch of shields and a bunch of random other stuff that's just defensive in nature. Maybe even healing potions could be a good idea. Consume this and heal a bunch, cleanse poison. We'll also go for a poison potion explosion build. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, going for a bunch of potions is a good idea. Let's go pockets. Let's go pocket sand here and just hope that the opponent somehow is not gonna be a good build. In general, this character is supposed to beat most fights. She has a banana, which is pretty bad. If I poison them early, we might win. I don't have healing whatsoever here. If I had the shielding early, we took an L here right away. Unless he misses, because he has 3 blind. He missed once, he needed to miss twice. It's okay, it's okay, let's go. We found the Walrus Tusk, which is extremely important, because I want to find, you know, the stuff we care about, which... Oh, wait a minute, there's a hammer here. Early game hammer is always an easy win. But I guess I want to go with the recipe. No, we're gonna roll. And we found an early healing herb, which is also an easy win most of the time. I'm gonna combine these here, obviously. Let's also buy that. Found our broom, that's a bit irrelevant. Let's go. I'll always buy a stone if you find a stone. Buy a stone if you find a stone. Also, put more inventory things in the zone so that we poison the opponents more. Also a trick. I guess I can make this even better, I guess. Let's make this as good as we possibly can. Nice. Yeah, this is... I think this is best case scenario here. We have 8 items, I guess 4 items in the zone. Let's go. Hopefully poison's gonna kill the opponent here this time. And I also have healing this time, so... Okay, so we're the same unit, but they're playing with Roguelike, so they don't have poison at all. Theoretically, we should be winning. I have spikes and poison. Yeah, we won easy enough. Let's see what we're gonna find. And we found some specific stuff. I found part of the moon, which I think I should transition to a moon build. This is a very, very, very busted build. Moon armor activates inflict blind. Moon shield activates reflect 1 debuff. And when fatigue starts, increase your maximum health by 65%. So we're gonna play like a super duper heavy opponents don't do anything to us build. Goblins are offered in the shop, and one buy generate a goobling, like who cares? Advance all goblets and goblings by 1 every 1.7 seconds, maybe for a goobler build. Repeat the random start of battle effect once per item. Prescription faster for each start of battle item. This is really good with a bunch of random battle start items, which is, I guess, a bunch of regen. So this is just a bunch of regen. I think I should go with the Power of the Moon. Like, this thing can straight up break the game completely. So I think I'm gonna get that and hope to get the moon items. Inventory space, inventory space. A cheap dagger, might as well buy it. I can sell it back whenever I want to. Bring that over there. Does this even activate at all? I guess. So I want to go moon armor and moon shield. And those are some very specific items. It's these two. So you get these by getting a mana orb and an holy armor, or a mana orb and a shield of valor. So we need to get as many mana orbs as possible. So now I also have mana orbs on the shopping list. Pocket sand once again becomes a defensive thing. I don't want to roll here. Yeah, I would like to keep some money going on. I want to also find like a shield here to get like a spiky shield going. This guy has a knife to meet you. That guy's supposedly gonna become at some point a dagger build. I've never done that build, by the way. Poison 2, blind 3. Come on, miss. Come on, miss. Nice, we won. Nice, we're winning with random fights. This is useless, but I found a healing herb. And this is actually the spike shield I want. So, the build is actually slowly becoming a thing. Yep, I guess it is. And you go here. You go here. Put the dagger over there. I think we're good. Get some healing herb for regen. Do I need that? I mean, I'm gonna go for more healing potions. Once again, the main idea of the build is to just make the opponent die from existing. Like it's a slow burn build. We just try to survive until the opponent dies. That's the main name of the game right now. I guess the sand can go here. We're missing some starting health because of that. Does that matter? I mean, it might matter. So let's actually play this perfectly. Here you go. I don't think it can go better. Yeah, I don't think it can go better. Let's go. Let's go. I don't care about any of these. I'm gonna get my spike shield going, so a bit more defensive. This guy is a healing build and max health gain build. He's going for mana mastery. We should be beating these type of builds later in the run, but right now I don't know. My poison is gonna out heal them, and we are gonna also pop the strong healing potion in a moment. Then we're gonna heal even more after half health. Boom, just happened. So I'm half 5 healing here. It's a fight. It's a race. We lost the race. Oh, we actually won the race. Let's go. Should not have won the race, but we actually won somehow. Very nice. Got the spike shield. Also got a Jinxter killer, which honestly I would like to get. I would like to add the Jinxter killer to the build. I always want to add Jinxter killer to the build like that. That's my thing. Jinxter killer is my thing. Hold on. A poison cap. Found the cap resilience. I could go for the corrupted crystals, but honestly I'm gonna remove the buffs anyway. Let's get the attack speed bag. Throw the Jinxter killer in. Hits the whole board. We're good to go. You should go here. I guess you should go here. And the rest. Just put them all in and the stone. Nice. Nice. So everything's powered up. We're early enough in the game. I want epics mainly, so I want to keep my money here for when we get to the epic amount. Let's go. Let's fight. They are a thorn build. It's gonna be an issue because I'm a double weapon build here with the spikes. Yeah, we're gonna lose this fight. Poison's helping us. The dagger is not helping us. The dagger should maybe leave the build. It's a race. If they miss a hit, they're gonna die. Oh, nice, we won. They even had 40% healing increase. We're winning random fights we should not be winning. And I found the potion build, which is actually really good. Because I am playing with potions right now. Give me this. I also want the bag of stones, so I slow them down. So we're gonna go here and here. And you go here. So now, in case you don't know how potion works, the one potion fires the other one. So this guy's, when I ever drop below 50% health, consume this and heal for 12 and cleanse 4. Poison, and then this is consume this and heal for 24 and get 3 regen. So I'm gonna get 3 regen from this and another 3 regen from that, and it's gonna become even more in a moment. And then the bag itself says that when the first potion inside is consumed, gain a random buff. That's it. Not that crazy good, but it still exists. Also gonna get the sandbag, which doesn't really do anything other than always fire the stone above, so I can now fire the stone infinitely. The main thing I want to do is create the bag of sand, this guy, Mr. Sand, which says both players take less damage, and inflict 3 blind to both players. Because I am a slow burn build, so we want the opponents to suffer my slow playness. To be as slow as possible. And I would like this to actually be in this zone. We start going for that, let's go. We're gonna combine, nice. I think I should get rid of the dagger. This guy's a Ripsaw Blade, so remove 1 damage gained. Okay, I mean, we should lose this fight too. We have the potions that just fired, so maybe regen keeps us in the game. Maybe spikes. Yeah, we somehow won. 13 poison on the opponent. Somehow still winning. Boom, we now have a more powerful potion. So now we're gonna get 9 regen when this fires. Could go garlic to remove opponent's buffs. I'm still... You know what I'm doing? I'm not getting the blueberries. I should be getting the blueberries. Because I will need mana. Yeah, what am I doing? Let's get blueberries, man. I'm playing this wrong this whole time. Roll them. And I found the mana orb right away. Another thing is, do I want to keep the mana orb to get the moon armor, or do I use the mana orb to get the magic staff to transition over to the healing build? I think I should get the moon armor first. Right, so that I start using this thing, which says whenever moon armor activates, inflict 1 poison. I mean, actually, I should not get the moon armor first. I should get the magic staff first. So I have some kind of weapon that does something, right? This says use 3 mana to deal +6 damage and gain 2 damage forever. Let's get also stamina. Roll them. Right now I have pretty high epic chance. Roll. This is every 3 seconds gain 1 regen. 7 regen gain 100 maximum health. 2 empower and your healing is increased. I mean, I'm trying to go for a healing build. And this is healing. So I think I should also buy that. It really much fits the idea of what I want to do. Do I actually want to go that route? Just to me, I should go a completely different route. To me, it feels like I should not go with the Staff of Unhealing idea. I mean, it sounds good and all the Staff of Unhealing, but it's gonna take like so long for it to work. I think I should just go with these. Battle, gain 50 shielding, 20 shielding for each mana item, and every 2.6 seconds gain 3 mana and reflect 2 debuffs. And that's also gonna blind the opponent. I'm gonna play with Fatigue and just hope that the opponent just doesn't explode me. Yeah, I think that's what I should do. Just try avoid exploding. But for now there is no build if I do that. Like, this is a conundrum here. Let's roll. Definitely buy that. I will need more mana orbs. I will need more mana orbs regardless of what's happening. Let's go. There's a conundrum here in the making. We should lose this fight, by the way. Like, I have no build whatsoever, and this guy has a build. And we just popped the healing, one of the 2 healings. And I'm full life, by the way, from that 1 healing popped. I'm about to pop another healing in a moment. Hold up. Boom, I just popped another healing, I have 9 regen. And fatigue's kicking in, and we won! Let's go! The build that is not a build is winning. And boom, we got the magic staff, so now I'm gonna start using mana. Mr. Struggles, every 3 seconds inflict fatigue damage. Whenever I gain a debuff, 25% chance to inflict the same debuff to the opponent. And then whenever my health drops below half health, items trigger 100% faster for 8 seconds. And I also find plushies in the shop. And this is the plushie of choice, and also this is the item of choice. I want corrupted crystals, and I want specifically Mrs. Strugglesies. So now it was actually a bad choice to go with this because the build is already ready. So this says every 4.7 seconds remove 1 buff from each type from the opponents. So we want to make the opponents not have any buffs. I don't want the dagger anymore, honestly, because I want this. Every 4.3 seconds inflict fatigue to the opponent. Fatigue is a permanent debuff that makes the opponent take more damage forever. So how fatigue works is the following. First of all, let's sell this down here and get the attack speed. I would like the plushies to be over on that side, so that they trigger faster. And flip misses what? Okay, that's a bit weird. I would like you like that. Nice. Nice, that works. So, fatigue. How does fatigue work? Fatigue is a debuff that says, if you see, at nightfall, both characters take increasing fatigue damage every second. So fatigue is a permanent debuff, which is not removable. And each time you get the debuff, let's say you have 0 fatigue and you get 1, you take that 1 damage. Let's say you have 5 fatigue and you take another one and you go to 6 fatigue, you take 6 damage. So whatever the number of debuff stacks of fatigue you are on, that's how much damage the next stack is gonna do on you. And the damage you take it every time you get the stack. So it's not like every second you take 6 damage if you have fatigue. No. The moment you get the stack of fatigue is when you get damaged by the fatigue. So if I apply like 25 fatigue in 1 second, the opponent's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like all the numbers from 1 to 25 instantly. That's how fatigue works. So fatigue is very, very heavy damage, especially late game in the game. Because the game in itself also fatigues the opponent on its own. So you're gonna start seeing opponent take fatigue damage slowly. Now the only thing I need here to do to not die is not die. Like the whole idea of the build now is to just survive. Like a healing build is... Yeah, I said the idea here is we're gonna become a healing build. Look at him, he's taking 11 fatigue, 13 fatigue, and he's dead. That's it. And if you go over here to damage, you're gonna see fatigue damage is like through the roof. Yeah, fatigue damage 83, and their base damage was 28. So the build is already in the making here. Let's get more stamina. This is the other buff this character has, which is Misfortune. Use 1 luck to gain 3 buffs of the type you have the most of. I'm not really luck build, I don't care, but what we do care about is Shield of Valor, because this thing can become a moon shield. So that's very important. 30% chance to prevent 14 damage and remove 0.4 stamina from the opponent. I mean, that's not the important part. The important part is this thing. Whenever moon shield activates, reflect 1 debuff. So we are not gonna get debuffed. Also thinking about getting a snowman, which gives you 2 snowballs, which is opponents gain 15 less maximum health from your items, but I don't care about that. Fatigue is more powerful than scaling anything. Let's definitely get that. That's part of the build. Roll them. Found regen. Found fanny pack. Fanny pack's attack speed. Honestly, should go here, I guess. So that the Torquilla's faster. Do I need the regen? I mean, I definitely want the regen because I'm going for the healing potions. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. I'm only gaining mana from the blueberry, by the way, so that the magic staff sometimes gets damage. But it's not about the magic staff. We drank one of the 2 potions, and I just drank the second potion, so now I'm dying. Now I'm dying. We're trying to remove debuffs from the opponents. Maybe. We died. Fair enough. And here we go. So once again, I got the Echoing Back Cry again. Repeat random battle start effect. Which most likely is going to be the healing herb. Or go with items give 20 max health. Overheal, gain overheal as maximum health. And every 7 seconds heal for the amount. We're going to go here. We are going to become a healing build anyway. That is part of the build. Part of the plan. And I also have dark items, which is also part of the plan. This guy gets 10% faster attack speed for each dark item. And this heals more for each dark item. And guess what just happened? We got another corrupted crystal, which is extremely important. Corrupted crystals is the lifeblood of the build. I would like the corrupted crystal to be hit by the Torquilla. And by the Mistruggles. And by the false life. And the only spot where that's happening is with this going one up. This going over here. And this going over here. So it's both nice. Very nice. I want Mr. Struggles to be hitting. I mean, at this point, the magic staff is no longer that important. It's more important for the fatigues to be corrupted crystals to be hit. Shield of Valor better or Jinx Torquilla better? I mean, I'm not really sure we're gonna go into the Power of the Moon. By the way, the Power of the Moon is extremely powerful for us because if you read the very first line, it says fatigue starts 5 seconds earlier. And that is really strong for us because if fatigue starts kicking in, then we do damage faster and faster, right? Because the idea is that fatigue damage happens every time fatigue damage is applied. So fatigue kicking in on its own is also really good for us. Do I want this moon shield? I really think that I don't care about the moon shield, and I actually only care about the moon armor, which gives us mana. This thing also gives mana, but it's gonna take like 5 years for this to drain the build. Although it's gonna block damage. It's a toss-up. I think the main idea is we just get a Torquilla and put it here. 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 Here's a good spot. Here. Actually, this is the best possible spot. Yeah, right here. So we're gonna actually do that right now. Push here. Yep, hits everything. Specifically the gems. This here doesn't even matter. But there is no downside to having a magic staff. Like, it's magic damage. Actually, it's range damage. Yeah, almost nothing retaliates range damage, so we should not be in any danger whatsoever by having that in the build. You know what I would like to do? I would like to do a small reorganized time, so I make this Jinx Torquilla fire a bit faster. Okay, so that's done and ready. Shield of Viral is gonna join. It's gonna go like in that corner. Let's go. And let's go. I want so many random items. The best item of choice is Corrupted Crystal. This is a poison build. We should be good against poison builds, honestly, because we reflect the poison. Any debuff of any kind we reflect back. Fatigue is gonna kick in now. So let's see him fatigue. I'm taking 5, he's taking 11, 13, 14, 17 on their end, 19 on their end, 20. They're dead. That's how busted fatigue is. You have 240. I mean, look at the fatigue graph. Boom. Yeah, easy enough. Easy enough. Inventory space. Cheap. And Shield of Valor. So this thing has 30% chance to prevent damage. That's it. That's it. It also increases the shielding gain. I could get the Stone Skin Potion and put it below the healing potions, but honestly no. And I found the item of choice and also Blueberry, which is mana, which we will need in the long run. So having 2 Mrs. Struggles makes a huge difference. Once again, this is remove 1 buff of each type from the opponents. So we don't want to allow the opponents to play like at all. We don't want them to be able to do anything. So we want to remove all the buffs they gain. And we got a bunch of blind on our own, but that does really not matter to me. I'm not an attack build anyway. Whoa, we're dying. He's smacking us with incredible arch mega sword. Yep, we're healing though. And you're actually dying from fatigue, and you're gone. And you're gone. Gonzo, easy peasy. We found a Chubert. Items activate 65% chance to gain mana, regen, and items activate 65% chance to use regen to gain empower. Honestly, that's very far away from the build, so I don't care about that. This guy does not stack, so he's useless for us. We're gonna go inventory space, honestly, and we're gonna go Mission Struggles. With 2 dark items and hit by both Jinx or kill us. And also hit by half pulse life. And we're also gonna go mana gain. And that should be, I guess, nowhere. This doesn't fit. I mean, it can go just wherever. I can go up here. So that thing hits it. Roll on. You know what? I think a cheap snowman is worth it. Because once again, your opponent gains 50% less maximum health from items. And that's gonna actually help us in the long run, and also inflicting ice on the opponents is also gonna help us. Might as well buy a cheap snowman. This guy's a burn build. It's gonna take us a while to get rid of these buffs, but we're not gonna allow them to get any other buffs. Right? Look at it. He's getting a lot of random buffs. We're taking away most of the buffs. And I just wait for fatigue to happen. We just don't want anybody to scale crazily. If they don't scale too fast, they're dead. It doesn't matter that they healed. Fatigue's faster than healing. They're gone. You see that? That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. Fatigue build, 400 damage. I didn't even do anything. Let's go with survival mode. And I found another mana orb at long last, and another Shield of Valor. Okay, I mean, factually speaking, I don't want to get the Moon Shield. I want to get the Moon Armor, but we're gonna get the Moon Shield here. Which does what? Item begins shielding. It does nothing, man. It does nothing. It does nothing. I don't want that. I want the Moon Shield. Just gonna join here for the mana gain. Let's also pop this. Make the opponents be a bit less max life. Yeah, because this thing does what? Whenever we gain shielding from items we don't even have, we don't have any shield gain right now. It gives us mana. I mean, the main thing it does is whenever it blocks an attack, it's gonna reflect the debuff. But I care more about the Moon Armor. Whenever it activates, inflict the blind. Let's roll him. I don't care about that. We do care about the attack speed though. I mean, it can go here. Or here like that. Or here like that. You know what? This goes here. No, it doesn't. It goes here. Attack speed, not Jinx or kill. Let's go. Roll for 1. None of these. Roll them. Definitely none of these. I guess I could go with a potion belt. Maybe can go back here. I mean, the potion belt should go over here, honestly. Like, with this, and this should go down there in the corner. So this joins for sure. This also joins. And definitely no misfortune. Let's go. I'm still waiting for the upgrade on the magic staff. For the healing staff. So this is a revive build with dual revive. They have a Dark Lantern revive and the Phoenix revive. Which is not an issue for us because fatigue is gonna destroy them, but we need to survive the early game. I'm done with my burst healing, so now it's only survival healing. Fatigue 1. We're dying. Fatigue 2. We're dying. Fatigue 3. No, we had him so close. We had him. We had him. And I found the remove all the debuffs guy. Nice. And enough inventory space to fit everything, I would assume. So, I want the potions up here, but I don't want the potions up there. Is the issue. Where do the potions go? Where do the potions go? For now they go up there. For now. For now they go like this. And you join here. Nice. This buffs. I mean... Actually having this here is better? No. We're good. This is getting hit. We're good. We're good. We're good. XP goes here. This is gonna get joined later. Potions are good where they are. Yeah, this is in a good spot. It's the attack speed from their killer. Yeah, that's nice. And we heal even more with the false life. Once again, items give 20% max health and gain the overheal as maximum health. Still hoping for the best here. This is the spikes build. So now I have 3 Mrs. Struggles, so the opponent should not be able to maintain buffs. Yeah, look at this. They're not able to maintain buffs. And the only thing I need to do is just hope and survive. That's it. We just wait and hope to survive, and they're dead. It's all about durability. We found at long last the thing I actually want. I would say we throw away the spike shield. We bring this thing in. I don't want to combine with that. I want to combine with this. Spike shield goes. It doesn't fit in the first place. You go here. Sell the spike shield. Sell the spike shield? I don't think we need to sell the spike shield. And we're definitely gonna buy the Wonky Snowman, because once again, we don't want the opponents to get maximum health from items. We want the opponents to be straight up locked into the items they have. The life they have. Like, we don't want the opponents to be able to outscale healing and whatnot. We just want to... And also this thing inflicts ice. So that's also important. Inflicting blind is also important. Like, the idea is we just debuff them very early with a bunch of things. That's the idea. And then we block a bunch of damage they do. It's all about slow playing them. It's all about not dying while we try to make them struggle. We're not gonna allow them to build up any buffs, so they cannot really get spikes or vampirism or empower. We're not gonna allow them to get max life from items, so they don't outscale us health-wise. We don't allow them to get luck, so the blind is more powerful. And we also don't allow them to debuff us. And now at long last I got my moon armor. So what does the moon armor do? Battle start gain 50 shielding and 20 shielding for each mana item around, which is like 2 items right now. And every 2.6 seconds gain 3 mana and reflect 2 debuffs. So that's the strong part. Reflecting 2 debuffs is gonna keep us in the game. Could have that over there. I mean, this should be over here, honestly. And this should go here. And now this says items give 30% more shielding, so this guy's gonna give more shielding. So we also begin with a bunch of shielding now. Yet the opponent's not healing, so the opponent should not be healing, and also blind them even more. So the whole idea here is we're blinding the opponents like crazily. Is that the whole idea, or transition over to another? I mean, come on, man. You know it. You know what this is the choice. Everybody knows that this is the choice. It's always Jinx Torquilla. I think Ice is better than that, and I think Blind is better than that. Roll. Inventory space 3. Doesn't fit. Does really not fit. And I can make it fit. You can always make inventory space fit. First of all, you can go like that. Nah. Don't have a single spotter. If I had a single spotter, maybe it would have been doable. First of all, it is doable down here. So we're gonna lose a bit of attacks with the Torquilla. But we're gonna buy the inventory space. In the same vein, couldn't I just have done this? No. Because that's there. Yeah, okay. You go here, you go here, you go here. Nice, now everything fits. There's another new potion here, which, I mean, could combo with these. Doesn't really matter. I mean, this is the Cleanse Debuffs potion, but I don't think I should have issues with debuffs, because I'm reflecting debuffs. And also, if they debuff us too much, they're also gonna get the debuffs to their face, so... I don't see us having an actual issue with that. Thinking, I want this guy in the middle, so if I ever hit half life and my units trigger 100% faster, I would like it to be both of the Mrs. Struggle Seas. Is it better like this though? Yeah, I think it's better like this because it's permanently buffed. I'm just thinking if I can somehow make it so that yeah, I don't buff the Jinx Torquilla, that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, let's go. I don't think we're gonna lose here anyway. Like, we have 3 times, opponents don't get buffs. And this guy is, for example, a regen buff build, so he's hard countered against us. He's 12 blinded, 13 blinded. He is not gonna be attacking, man. He has 13 blind, this thing has 30% hit chance. He's not gonna be hitting us ever. He's gone. 20 fatigue, 22 fatigue. And this is the build. We actually achieved the build at this point. After the next fight, I'm gonna explain here what the build does, so that anybody knows before we go into Endless. And I also found full inventory space. I would like to now find maybe one more moon armor. Found regen. Found the holy armor. Unbelievable. What is the chance? I mean, is Shield of Valor better or is this better? I think this is better. Every 2.2 seconds cleanse to blind is better than just 3% more shielding and prevent some damage taken. Is that true? I mean, the thing is, if I find a magic orb in the shop... First of all, this gets sold. Come on, man. 1 mana orb. By the way, I never found a single... Not a single time did I find a demonic flask unless I'm blind. Which, in general, I am blind. I don't think Fly Agaric matters. I'm thinking about selling this. I'm thinking if I sell this, the magic orb costs 5. If I find a magic orb this very moment, then I will be able to actually get a second holy armor, moon armor, which makes a huge difference. So I'm thinking I sell the Flying Agaric because I'm not a poison build. We try to roll into it. We don't find it, but I decide that this is better. No. Let's not overdo it. Let's not overcomplicate stuff. The shield stays. The other shield also stays. We are very heavy on shielding. That's actually helping us. Here we go. Would like this to be up here though. So it increases the shield gained. Nice. Yeah, 3% more shielding on this is better than 2 regen from that. This is still gonna cleanse poison, so that's nice. We're not gonna die from poison, that's a sure thing. I think we're good to go. This is the full build. There is a chance we're gonna get something better next turn, but I mean, this is the full build at this point. So, what is the full build? The full build is... actually, we have one more fight. Hold up. If the value of all items is more than 40, then God and unique items trigger 50% faster. And these are all legendary. This is unique though, so this triggers faster. Legendary. This is godly, so this triggers faster. This is unique, so this triggers faster. So this actually fits. And chance to resist crits is good. This actually fits completely in the build. Now where it's gonna go, I would not know. This does not fit. Actually, nothing fits in the build, to be honest. Like, the build is almost completely filled out. Let's go fight. I don't know what's gonna fit the build. I have no idea. Maybe a snowman. Could have bought a snowman. Opponents begin with 6 blind and 6/8 poison. So, we are blinded. They have a bunch of buffs. This guy is, for example, completely countered about what we're doing. Yeah, he's trying to build up some buffs here. He's fatiguing down now. 18, 20, 21, 25, 26, so 29, he's gone. And I have 775 life. 500 fatigue damage, let's go. Imagine the game now giving us what we want. Want the Torquilla. Honestly, you know it, man. You know Torquilla's better than a holy armor. Never doubted. Never had a doubt in my mind. The Torquilla's better than a holy armor. And a single thought crossed my mind about that. Vampirism? Not really. Roll him. Yes! Fun Armor Struggles. That is actually better than Torquilla. And you go here. Perfect. And this is even a good spot because it boosts a lot of things. Nice. And also gets hit by Torquilla. Okay, you're now guaranteed out. And for last item, honestly, I would not mind getting a Cleanse and Divine Potion. That is a decent last item. Which is gonna fire that and is gonna keep us in the game longer. 1 blind less is not gonna change the world, but honestly I think 1 regen is worse. So, what is the build is now the question. The build is the following. First of all, the main star of the build is this thing, Mr. Struggles. Remove 1 buff of each type from your opponent. This happens every 4.7 seconds, but it triggers 10% faster for each evil item in the around it. This is maxed out, the specific one is maxed out. These ones also have a bunch of around them. I have this thing 4 times because I want to not allow the opponents to get a single buff in the game. Second thing we have is Mr. Struggles, which says every 3 seconds inflict fatigue damage. And on debuff, 25% chance to inflict the same debuff. So if I get debuff, the opponent's gonna get the debuff too. And if I ever hit half health, then I'm gonna trigger 100% faster for 8 seconds. This and that. So it's gonna make the Mr. Struggles far faster. Now fatigue damage is pretty much the main damage we're doing, because I also have 2 corrupted crystals. We do the exact same thing. Every 4.3 seconds inflict the fatigue debuff. So that is the main DPS aspect of the build. What is fatigue and how does that work? I already did it in the run. I will explain the run, but I'm gonna explain it again. The debuff, the fatigue build, the fatigue damage debuff works as the following. Every time you take the debuff, you take as much damage, as many debuffs as you have, as many fatigue debuffs as you have. So if you have 7 fatigue and get an 8th debuff, you take 8 damage. If you get the 9th fatigue point, you get 9 damage. If you get 10 fatigue, you take 10 damage. It's not per second, it's not per minute, it is every time it gets reapplied. So you want to reapply them often, so that the opponents take more and more damage. Then I also have Power of the Moon, which says fatigue starts 5 seconds earlier. Fatigue is also an in-game mechanic on itself that happens slowly, so the opponents are gonna take a bunch of damage because it's gonna happen earlier. This also says Moon Armor activates inflict 1 blind. The second part of the build is the Moon Armor here. Every 2.6 seconds gives us 3 mana and reflect 2 debuffs, so I don't get debuffed that much. So they're gonna get debuffed from the deflects, and also they're gonna get debuffed from this guy, Mr. Struggles. And also, Magic Staff's gonna slowly build up damage, because I'm gonna have mana. Other than that, I have like Shield of Valors, the Moon Shield itself. I also have Sear Sand, and also Snowballs, because I don't, and also Pocket Sands, because I want to blind the opponent. In general, I want the opponent to not be able to damage us. So this is gonna give us armor, this is gonna protect us from damage, these are gonna blind the opponent so they miss. And because I have a bunch of debuff removal, buff removal, they're not gonna be allowed to actually get luck to hit us, so they're gonna stay blinded. Moon Armor also blinds them. Pulse Life makes it so that when I overheal, I gain it as max health, and I am healing from this thing, because this says heal every 7 seconds, and it's getting hit by a bunch of Jinx Killers, so that thing's gonna be firing very fast. And strong healing potions also heal us, so I'm like a healing build with a bunch of Jinx Killers making fatigue happen pretty fast, and the opponent should never ever be able to get any buffs whatsoever. That's the idea of the build. We also have a Sear Sand here, which says 25% damage less taken from both players for 7 seconds. Fatigue normally takes 15 seconds to fire. Well, with Power of the Moon, it's gonna be 10 seconds. And with Sear Sand protecting us, it's gonna be literally only 3 seconds of fight where the fatigue is not happening. Otherwise, they should be dying. Let's see how this goes, and then we're gonna go into Endless. This is a deck build. And they also have Mr. Struggles. Now, Mr. Struggles does not deflect fatigue as far as I know. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. We're reflecting both poison back and forth, so we're reflecting with reflecting with reflecting. I'm getting a bunch of stacks. They're getting. I have 760 max life. He has nothing. They're dead. Fatigue 21, fatigue 23. You're gone. I never even hit half health. I never even hit half health. Easy peasy. Nice. And now let's go into Endless. We're gonna do at least 10 fights. If we take 3 losses, then we're not gonna go into Infinite Endless. Otherwise, we're gonna go into it. Let's go and go begin the run. Let's fight. Fight number 1. This is a Molten Greatsword big hit damage build. This should be countering us. Actually, why should it counter us? It's just a big damage build, so they're either gonna smack us and kill us in 1 hit, or they're not. Let's not forget that overhealing actually becomes... Look at the 700 health, just like that. How did I just jump to 700 health? First fight's a win. First fight is a win. Somehow, the moment I lose the shielding, I just get 700 health right away. This thing heals us every 7 seconds. Is that giving us 700? No, it's not. Look at this. I have 390. The moment I lose the shield, I go to 700. Hold, wait for it. 400. Boom. You see that? For some reason, when I lose the shield, I gain like a million health. Poison, poison, poison. And they're gone. Easy enough. Second fight, let's go third fight. I have something that says... I need to look it up actually. I'm gonna look it up in the log next fight. This is a frost build. Well, they're getting frozen. I'm reflecting debuffs with this, so they're getting more and more frozen. And more blinded. And the moment they get some buffs, they're coast. Third fight, easy enough. Let's actually see why when I lose my shielding, I gain such a big health boost. Wait a minute. It happened earlier. It happened here. Here. Gain 380 maximum health from Power of the Moon. Ah! When fatigue starts, increase your maximum health by 65%. Ah, okay, completely busted. Okay, that was 3 wins. Okay, I mean, we're even stronger than I thought we are. I didn't realize that the power of the moon even does that. So, the moment we enter fatigue, we're just winning. Because then the opponent's gonna go down swimming. And they cannot really get max life, because I have enough snowballs to not allow them to get max life. He's gone. 4 wins in a row. Did I create an unwinnable, unlosable run again? This is a Excalibur build, but it's not maximized. And once again, if the opponents apply debuffs to us, they're gonna get them to their face. And if they get buffs, we're gonna remove them. So the only way we lose somehow is if the opponents... I don't know what could actually kill us, to be honest. I really don't know what could actually kill us. That was 5 wins in a row. Let's go for the 6th one, as far as I know. Might be miscalculating here. I guess the only way they're gonna beat us is if it's a single buff build, right? Like only flames, for example, which this guy's trying to do. But he's not gonna succeed in it. Oh, hold it, it's a race. Fatigue's clicking in. Go. Fatigue won. This was maybe the first time we were in any danger whatsoever. This is steal, remove buffs from opponents. So he's gonna remove my buffs, I'm gonna remove their buffs. Let's see who wins. Once again, we're gonna always win if the opponents try to apply debuffs on us. If they try to apply debuffs on us, they will get reflected. And they will get them. Yeah, look at... And not only will they get reflected, but they're also gonna get multiplied. Right, that's also pretty important. That's 7 wins in a row. And this is a buff build. This is a buff gaining build. So this is what we completely counter. We're gonna try to get all the buffs. This is the all the buff in the world build, and I'm the remove all the buffs build. Oh, we're dying. Oh, fatigue kicks in. We got health out of that. Oh, they have 35 in power. Oh, we died. We got. Okay, that was I think 7 or 8 wins and 1 loss. I'm not really counting anymore, honestly. We're gonna just stop doing endless at the moment we lose 3 times. Doomcap, that's an anti-healing build, and we're super poisoned. But they're also poisoned. I'm not a poison build, by the way, so and they're poisoned just because. Just because we got 25% of the buffs I get, they get deflected back. This is a heat build with Paradise Burb. They're trying to build up heat. As far as I'm seeing, well, they made the mistake of having Molten Dagger, which takes the heat away. So it's a heat building build that cannot even build up the heat, so he's gone. Easy enough. This is an actual poison build. We should be beating all the poison builds. Because we're almost building up poison at the same speed. Almost. Obviously, they're building up it faster because they are a poison build. But I also have fatigue on my side, so... Yeah, easy enough. It's a spikes build. Plus vampirism, that's even easier to handle. Slowly we're gonna just take all the buffs away and then they are useless. They are building up shielding and fatigue's kicking in. 13, 15, 18, 20, 21, 24 and they're dead. Easy enough. This is a spikes build. Is it a spikes build? No, it's a dagger build. It's actually a dagger build. A dagger burst build. Well, we are playing with shields, so if you have a double shield build, daggers cannot do anything to you. As long as you have a double shield build, which I have, so they're gone. Yeah, it doesn't matter what they do. It's over. And they also got a bunch of buffs, which also is irrelevant. This is a magic build with Water Elemental. 12 mana. I mean, as long as I'm not allowing them to build up the 35 mana they need. I mean, even if they build up the 35 mana, it's gonna help us, to be honest. Because I can then remove a bunch of buffs easier than the big mana pool. Yeah, look at this. They just got a bunch of buffs, and now it's easier for me to remove them. I'm frozen completely. But they're fatigued. 31, 34, 36, 41, and he's gone. Oh, still alive? Nope, gone. 49 fatigue. How much fatigue damage did I do? 802. Completely insane. Completely insane. This is a bunch of shielding. Plus a double axe. Plus dragon scale armor. During battle rage, damage taken is reduced by 8%. What is this build? It's just a defensive build. Yeah, this is a super defensive build which tries to build up the damage of the double axe. Well, guess what? If you have 12 blind, double axe doesn't do anything. And you're gone. And you're gone just because you don't do anything. It's a dual molten dagger build with a little bit of a potion side. They have snowballs, so that means I'm gonna get less max life. But that's pretty much it. They have not even eaten through my shielding yet. Yeah, this guy's not eat... What? What is he doing? You know what he's doing? He's hitting into my spike shields. That's what he's doing. He's dead. Let's go again. This is... Whoa! This is the same build as us, but better. This is the exact same build as we do. Is it better? It's not better. You know why? Because I have fatigue on my side and you don't. They have a lot more Mr. Struggles than me. Awesome, love it. But they're trying to do like a stone type of build for damage. They just got a bunch of buffs at the end. What a traitor. Traitor to the cause. Moon armor with Echoing Battlecry. Hold up. Echoing Battlecry works with armors? I didn't know that. Awesome. It's gonna get like a million shielding. You should have the battle cry here in the middle, so it hits the stone armor and the moon armor. They're building up some stuff. They have a bunch of regen, and now fatigue starts kicking in. Yeah, you're building debuffs, but you don't have it. You don't got it. You don't got it, bro. It's Paradise Burp build. With moon armor and moon shield. Oh, they also have the power of moon. Oh, fatigue sets in 5 seconds, by the way. Because they have power of moon and I have power of moon. But their power of moon is not gonna give them the max health boost because I have a bunch of snowballs reducing that. That's why they only have 481 health while I have 779. Fatigue happened in 5 seconds here. That was so fun. Look at this. Fatigue happens in 5 seconds. Here. Awesome. Love it. Does it say somewhere? Deal 3 damage fatigue, yeah. I don't think where it says that. Oh, it doesn't stack? Hold up. Where does the... whatever. I guess normally fatigue starts at 25. Let's actually see here. So I'm a bit more paying attention. So now it's 5 seconds. Right? That's 10 seconds. Hold it. 10 seconds. Fatigue sets in. Okay, so normally it's in 10 seconds. I don't know what happened previously then. Normally it's in 15 seconds, and with the thing I have, it's in 10 seconds. That's what I tried to say. And we won. Very nice. This guy wasn't even anything, he was just stacking debuffs. It's a Burning Blade, Buster Blade, and Cthulhu build. This guy got all the... And Chain Whip. What? What are you doing, bro? Do you have the stamina for all of that? And also triple Molten Dagger. Do you actually have the stamina for all of that? I guess not, because he's out of stamina and he's also dead. I don't see us losing anytime soon. Whoop, this is a Holy Spear, Poison Spear build. Let's see this in action. And also a Snake build. It's a poison build, which is barely breaking over at the poison fight. Oh, we're dying. Fatigue sets in, we'll get my max life. We might actually die. By the way, if I lose now, I'm gonna stop doing Endless, because at this point, we've actually proven that we are busted. This is a burn build. Let's see how fast they can build up burn. The other buffs don't matter. You're not gonna get the other buffs. Yeah, it's only a burn build, bro. Vampirism? No. Regen? No. Empower? No. Only heat. Only heat. No. You're not gonna get the rest. Yep, and you're gone. Yeah, I think the only way anything can counter what I'm doing is if they have a single build. Cold, reflect, regain. Chance to reflect debuffs. But it cannot reflect... It reflects ice. I don't think it can reflect fatigue, right? Fatigue's not a debuff. Fatigue's a status effect or something. Yeah, look at this. I have 2 fatigue, they have 14. A bunch of buffs on their end, and they're gone. And they're gone. And they're gone. We lost only 1 time. Mercury Elemental, a bunch of weapons built. And a bunch of potions too. You're gonna lose all your buffs in a moment, and then you don't have anything else to carry you. Yep. And just like that, you're empty. And just like that, you're gone. And the poison you inflict, yeah, you're taking it to your face. It's a Crossblades build, this is it. This is the one thing that maybe can beat us, because this thing is scaling damage every time it attacks. 1 damage and 4% attack speed, so this should become better and better. It also has a Bloodthorn going on. If they didn't have the Bloodthorn, they had more chances than they can do now because they have the Bloodthorn. Yeah, they actually lost because they have the Bloodthorn. Yeah, this could have been so better. What a stupid build there. Just don't use Bloodthorn. Burning Blade plus Friendly Fire. It's an actual heat build, and they also have a bunch of mana, and they also have a bunch of mana orbs. This is it. This is the fight that should destroy us. But I'm good at removing buffs, so maybe they're not. If the mana hits and they get too many buffs, maybe I'm not gonna be able to handle it. No, we're still handling it. Yeah, we never allowed them to get the amount of mana they needed. Easy. Easy. And this is the ice build I already fought, so I think at this point we're looping. This guy can obviously not do anything to us. These ice dragons, when they attack, they inflict ice. So when they attack us, he gets iced. Yeah, look at this. He attacks, he gets iced. 11. Wait. 11. Come on, attack us. 12. He's gone. I think we're done. A poison build with vampirism and a bloodthorn. That's extremely easy for us to beat. Bloodthorn in general spreads your buffs around. Oh, actually we might lose. Extremely easy, he said. It will be fine, he said. No, it was actually extremely fine. Yeah, because if it's a vampirism or spikes build or anything, they're gonna lose. It's a time dilator. I don't think you got this, man. You have 10 blind. So I don't think you're gonna be hitting us with a 40% attack weapon and 14 ice and 14 poison. How did you get all these debuffs, man? Look at my things just being like... And at this point we're just looping around opponents. We already fought this guy. Already fought the 5 card Guberts guy. Yeah. We beat everything, I think, left on our field of expertise here. It should also be pretty easy to beat. Ooh. Yeah, like it's a 5 weapons build and I'm dual shielding. Like if you have, if anybody has more than 1 weapon and you have a dual shield, you're winning. Unless they have like 2 busted blades or something. I think this guy is the guy that beats us, right? It's the cupcake staff, so he's gonna build up a bunch of power. Yeah, I think this is the build that beats us. Oh, it's a race. No, we actually win this thing too. Yeah, we beat everything. We just lost against one guy. Whoa, this is it. Rainbow Goobert plus a Phoenix plus a King Goobert. This should beat us. I mean, come on, man. It's a Rainbow Goobert build. This should destroy us, right? This should destroy us. It's a Rainbow Goobert build. Really should destroy us, honestly. If we beat the King Goobert plus the Rainbow Goobert, I don't even know what's up with his world anymore. Oh, he revived. And he died. I don't understand. I mean, I do understand. 18 blind, and this thing cannot even hit a 0% chance to hit. This thing had 66 to 68 damage and a 1.4 cooldown, and it had 0% chance to hit. As simple as that. Nothing beats what I'm doing. Oh, double dragon chunk build. I mean, and Prince, this should beat us. Come on. And they also have cleansing. This should beat us. Come on, dual dragons. Come on, dual dragons, you can do it. Come on, dual dragons. Oh, they got shielding. Oh, it's a race. No. We beat everything. It's unbelievable that we beat a double dragon build. I mean, this is not beating us. We beat this, right? Yeah, we beat this. Bye-bye. They can't really do anything. Okay. I think that's it. Tried and true actual poison build. Is this what beat us previously? Might be. No, it's not. This cannot beat us either. Yeah, nothing really can beat us. It's only specific builds that you know, have specific. This is it. The cupcake stuff, the other version. The guy with the paradise burp version. Yeah, this guy should beat us. I mean, come on. Come on, right? Alright, right? No, he cannot. I'm not allowing buffs. This is also not a good version. Nothing got us. Flame build with a snail? What? A burning blade? Dual dragonic orb, remove spikes from us? No, you don't got this, man. Oh, he has it actually. No, he doesn't. Nobody got this. I don't know where the guy who beat us is. I don't know where he is. This guy also doesn't have it. The main thing is we're playing blind, and if the opponent cannot get somehow the blind, get rid of the blind, they're not gonna do anything to us. Is this the guy with the dual dragon build? I don't think so. You don't have buffs, and you're dead. Yep, nothing can beat us. I think that's enough. Yeah, let's go with the supersonic as my very final run. This guy has Burning Blade, this thing, Supersonic. He has literally the whole game in this arsenal. He has literally everything. He has from Misfortune to Jinx Staff to Supersonic to Darkness. I mean, this should beat us. It's everything. If you want to beat me, you need everything in the game. Look at this. It's still a fight, by the way. It's still happening. It's still happening. It's still happening. And we beat everything at this point. We have beat literally everything. This guy's this. Supersonic, Turtle, these things, which is from the Mage, this thing, which is Jinx or Kill on a Staff, Flame, Burning Blade from the Fire guy, the Misfortune from my character. Literally everything in the game, and still lost, by the way, and he also had False Life. And still lost, so yeah, unbeatable. Another unbeatable build. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.